Hello my students, grade 3, how are you? Today we'll explain from the book Verse 1, volume 1, topic number 3, apply properties multiplication factors for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We studied before 5, okay, multiplication 5 and multiplication by 10. Now 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay, look with me, open the book, page 74. Okay, first we want to know this vocabulary. Keep counting the identity, one property of multiplication. Multiplicative identity will be 1, and commutative property, meaning you're repeating the order between two numbers, and the 0 property of multiplication. If number product by 0, it will be 0. First operation, the 0 property of multiplication says that the product of a number and 0 is 0. Identity 1, property of multiplication, like 1 times a number, it will be the same number, says that 1 times a number is that number. Commutative order, like 5 plus 3 equals 3 plus 5, we can repeat it, or multiplication and addition. The commutative order property of multiplication says that you can multiply factors in any order and product stays the same. Like this, we must know about this property. 2 times 5 equal 10, and 4 times 25 equal 100. 8 times 125, it will be 1000. Okay, so we must know this property. And 0 times 5 0, 2 times 10 20, 2 times 3 14, 5 times 7 equals 7 plus 5, 16 to 12 equal 28, 21 plus 14 35, and 24 plus 12 equal 36, and so on. Okay, in this rays here we have 1 2 3 3 rays. Each ray contains of 1 2 3 4 5 6 elements. In the product here we can write 3 product by 6 equal 18. The number of row, and each element contains of 6. Each row contains of 6 elements. Then 3 times 6 equal 18. We can draw an array with 3 rows and 6 columns. The product is the total number of items in the array will be 18. Next, so number 1, distributive property. We need distributive property about multiplication of addition and subtraction. Find the total number of items. First, I will explain the first page like this. We have 5 times 4. We can use distributive properties about this example. Like here, 5 product by 4, we can write 5 times 2 plus 5 times 2, because 4 here equal 2. So we can write the first 5 product sum of 2 plus 2. Then the answer will be 2 times 5 10, and 2 times 5 10, 10 plus 20 equal 20. We use here distributive property to find the result. Okay, next question. Find the total number of items in both of the smaller arrays and combine the total to the total number of items in the one large array. Why are the totals the same even though the array are different? I can break apart the row or columns in any array to form smaller groups to multiply. The total number of characters doesn't change. Look at here, like this example. What about 3 product by 10? We can write 10 equal 5 plus 5, like this. 3 times 5 plus 3 times 5. And what about this example? 3 times 10, we can draw 3 rows. Each row contains of elements 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and also 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. And also we can write 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. And then we can divide this array by 2 parts equality, 3 times 5 plus 3 times 5. We can count 1 2 3 4 5 and count this. Then the first will be 3 times 5 and also 3 times 5. 3 times 5 15, and 3 times 5 15. Then the result will be 30. It's equivalent 3 times 10 equals 30. Okay, we can draw rays and divide it 2 parts. Then 3 times 10 equals 3 times 5 plus 3 times 5. It will be 15 equal 30. Then the answer here will be 30. Okay, next question. How can you pick up about 7 times 4? We can use distributive properties. Like this, we can write 4 equal 3 plus 1. Then using distributive properties to find the answer. Like this, 7 equal 5 plus 2. We can divide it. We have 7 row. Each row contains of 5 elements or 4 elements here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 times 4. We have 7 row. Each row contains of 4 elements. We can divide it. 5 times 4 and 2 times 4. The suit 7 equal 5 plus 2. Then 4 times 5 20 and 2 times 4 equal 8. Then the total number will be 28. Also, we can using this example to find the result like this. 7 times 4, we can divide it about 1 times 4, 6 times 4, 3 times 4, 4 times 4. Ravel broke up an array for 6 times 3 into 2 new arrays. Both of his new arrays are the same. What were 2 arrays? We have 2, 3, and 3 arrays. We can write 6 like this. 6 times 3 equal, we can write 6 here equal 3 plus 3. Then 6 times 3 equal 3 product by 3 plus 3 times 3, because 6 here equal 3 plus 3 product by 3. We use distributive property. 3 times 3 equal 9 and 3 times 3 equal 9. Then the sum of them, it will be 18. So we have 2 arrays of 3 times 3. This example, 4 times 8, we can write 4 times 8 equal 2 times 8 plus 2 times 8, because 4 equal 2 plus 2. The first number 1 divided 2 plus 2, and the next number repeated. Use the distributive properties like this. We have 4 equal 2 plus 2 product by 8. Okay, write 2 times 8 and then 2 times 8. Okay, understood? This example, 3 row. Each row contains of 5 elements. 3 times 5, write 2 times 5 and 1 times 5 using distributive properties. Okay, and we divided the row here. We have 1, 2, 3, 0. We can divide it 2 and 1. Each row contains of 5 elements. 2 times 5 and here 1 times 5, because 3 here equal 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1 times 5. We can using distributive properties to find the result. 2 times 5, 2 product by 5, and then 1 times 5. Let's start it with 5 times 8 array. For this example, 1 times 8 and 4 times 8, it will be 5 times 8, because it was repeated and we must add 1 4. 1 plus 4, 5, and it will be 5 times 8. Next question, we can count the number here like this. 4 times 5, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 row. Each row contains of 5 elements. Divided about 1, 2, 3. Then we must write 3 row. The number of row was 3. Product. Each row contains of 5 elements. And the next, we have 1 row contains of 5 elements. Okay, then we must write 3 times 5 plus 1 times 5. Okay, understood? Next question. 5 times 6, we can write 2 times 6 plus 3 times 6. We have 2 rows. Each row contains of 6 elements. And here 1, 2, 3, 3 rows. Each row contains of 3 elements. 2 times 6 plus 3 times 6. Next question. 6 times 4 equal 4 times 8 plus 2 times 8. Okay, we used here distributive properties. We can write 6 equal 4 plus 2 and 8 repeating again, 10 8. And also 10 times 3, we can write 3 repeating 3 and 10 equal 8 plus 2. We have 7 repeated, 7 7 7 and 5 equal 3 plus 2, 3 plus 2 5. And also here 8 equal 4 plus 4 and 8 was repeating, this we must write 8. And we have two numbers. First we can divide the two parts and the next digit will be repeating. Understood? 8 times 8 equal 4 times 8 plus 4 times 8. Question 11. Bake bakes 5 cupcakes, 1 2 3 4 5. She puts 7 jelly beans on each cupcakes. How many jelly beans does Big need? Use bar diagram to help you. We can write 5 times 7 equals 35. The total number will be 35. Okay, we have 5 times 7 equals 35. Next question. Fred wants to separate the rows of array below into 2 times 4 array and 3 times 4 array. Can Fred do this in Excel line? We know 2 times 4 not equals 3 times 4. So we can find the equality between two numbers. Okay, we can write no. If he puts 2 times 4 array together with 3 times 4 array, he builds a 5 times 4 array, not 4 times 4. So it's wrong answer. Okay, question about to make 4 times 7. 4 product by 7 8 to 1 times 7. We can make what? We have here 7 repeated, then we can write 7 and 8, 1 plus 4, 1 plus 4 equal 5, and the result will be 5 times 7 or 7 times 5. Next question. Jevin had $75 on Monday. On Tuesday he spent $23, then he spent $14 Wednesday. How much money does Givel have left? Okay, he had $75 on Monday. On Tuesday he spent 23. Then he spent 14. Then the result will be what? 5 minus 3 equal 2 and 7 minus 2 5 and then subtract by 14. 12 be 1. 12 minus 4 equal 8 and 4 minus 1 equal 3. Then the result will be $38 was left with him. We can already explain how you can use distributive property to find the result 9 times 6. Okay, we can write this example. 9 product by 6 equal 9 product 6 equal 5 plus 1. We can write 9 times 5 and then 9 times 1. 9 times 5 equal 45. 9 times 1 equal 9. 45 plus 9 equal what? 5 plus 9 equal 14. 4 and the carry 1. 1 plus 4 5. The result will be 45 or 54. Okay, next question. How can you find the result 3 times 5 to find this example 6 times 5? Okay, we can use this 3 times 5 to help me. 3 product by 5. We can write 5 exactly repeating and 6 equal 3 plus 3. Then 3 times 5 15 and 3 times 5 15. 15 plus 15 equal 30. Then the result will be equal 30. Okay, next question. Using distributive property to find the result 7 times 7. Okay, we have 7 product by 7 equal. We can write 7 equal 5 plus 2. Okay, 7 5 plus 2 and then repeated 7. Or you can write 7 times 7 equal, we can write 7 equal 2 plus 7 and then repeated 7 here and 7 here. Okay, and also 7 times 3 we can write 5 plus 2 equals 7 or 2 plus 5 equals 7 or 1 plus 6 equals 7 and repeated 3. Okay,